Late night with R. Hey R. We're over here having a beverage and a pretty decent cigar. What are these?
It's Rocky Patel's.
Rocky Patel's, whatever that means.
It's a brandy cigar.
Muffin Top usually doesn't get too much better than Black and Milds or Swisher Sweets. Very occasional smoker, but R and I just cleaned up. I cleaned up my 6 miles today. Doing a little bit better. Toy Town Inc., what's up, bro? Justin B., what's up? Lawfully. Demo Man Don, yep. We did a walk and we're having a tall boy twisted tea like men and whatever. What's the cigar called?
Rocky Patel.
A Rocky Patel cigar. Pat Wright, hey yo.
Rocky Patel Mulligans, the golfer's collection.
Yeah, mine's the Caddy's Choice, and
And
it's just all right. It pairs well with my peach tall boy twisted tea.
you can look up reviews online. The guys will tell you they got notes of cereal and toast and everything. Like it tastes kind of like a cigar.
It just tastes like a cigar, yeah.
Although I was telling you earlier, one of those out of this collection was like had a sweet taste to it, and it was really good too. It had a nice
Justin B is walking the dog to finish up the miles. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do just fine hitting my miles for the month. I posted in the accountability tab on Discord. I think I'm at like 30 miles already. And that's with, being down for about 2 days, roughly. I've been doing a lot of different sciatica stretches and shit. Pretty much the only thing keeping me going right now is pain meds and booze. So it's a interesting spot to be in, but what can you do? Pat Wright said peach, ew. Grit and Grace, what up? Grit and Grace is setting fireside. Mosquitoes are out here in full force because they're assholes. But sneak peek, I'm going to get my chickens tomorrow. So that'll be good. Gotta do a little bit of work on the coop. I got a little bit of time before they need to go in there and put my chicken wire up on it, but get my fans put in. Just chilling tomorrow. There's a meat sale. I'm gonna go try and load up the freezer with some meat. And then gonna be running the smoker pretty much all day. Do some meal prep with that. BS in the garden, pull some weeds. I put some Miracle-Gro down today. It's supposed to rain. Probably get a little bit of rain tonight. Try and get the yard mowed before the rain comes tomorrow. Just kind of chill out. Might go sand some tables, get them refinished for a guy. We'll see how much I want to get done tomorrow. Just kind of chillax. Did a garage sale and shit today. Moved a bunch of stuff. Demo Man Don says hot as fuck. Grit and Grace, what up? Grit and Grace is a good person. Y'all make sure you go like, share, sub to her channel. She will probably be helping me with my chicken journey, and she's a good person in general. So Muffin Top approved for sure. Same with Mike Myers is on the Diddy list. Yeah, see, I care a little bit about the Diddy list, but between the drama with Trump and the Diddy list and shit, there's a lot more things going on in the world than that shit. And I think that's just the talking point that all the sheep want to talk about. And it's a distraction. Either release the whole fucking thing or don't. You know?
Lenny Kravitz, eat Pharrell's mooch off the bone.
Yeah. Same with the Epstein list. Like, you got all these lists. Either you fucking release them or you don't. You don't need to take up 4 to 6 months of fucking TV space with it.
My opinion on the two whatever lists or whatever, or it was like, I'm sure like the list to Epstein was like just a flight log, whoever went out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the Diddy list is, but whoever happened to go to a party or whatever it is,
Yeah.
I'm
I mean-
sure there had to have been legit functions there for it to like get all through the cracks for so long. Like I'm sure Diddy did a charity bullshit,
Well,
and then like
you went to
everyone's there.
parties, you didn't get laid. I went to parties and not gotten laid.
Yeah,
You went to parties and gotten drunk. I went to parties and gotten drunk. We didn't go to parties and bang Diddy age people.
Yeah.
But, you know, not everybody going to parties on the back
that's what I'm
list,
just
you
saying.
know.
Like everyone that like went to Epstein Island, it probably didn't do it. I'm sure a lot of them did do the Epstein type stuff.
Right. I mean,
But-
rich people invite you over to like,
Yeah.
hey, come over to my
I'm sure. Yeah,
my
we did
condo
the
over in the
gal for next
Bahamas.
person gal at my
Right.
island or whatever. So it's like
right.
there
Like
may have been a lot of
that's your little, oh hey, check me out in the fucking, or like be like have lunch at Trump Tower. Okay, well I'm sure Trump has lunch with a fuckload of people at Trump Tower because it's like his kind of nice, you know, whatever. Like one of his golf courses. Like, yeah, if you're a rich guy and you own a golf course, or you're like a rich guy around here and you own a lake or something or whatever, you know, yeah, you go hang out at like your nice cool spot. You know, you don't go hang out at like a fucking Motel 6.
yeah.
Just
And,
kind of
you
my
know,
2 cents on it.
I'm sure you like to write it off the charitable events or whatever. Probably hosted stuff at it.
MM as a CIA asset.
Too much,
Interesting.
but
June bugs are here in full force. By the way, you get your June bug traps?
I don't really care.
They're sold out.
June bugs and the
Well, no. I'm saying because, and the water beetle traps, but we can freeze them for the chickens for protein. Yeah.
You can get them rolling alive. There's one right there.
No. That's
Flash is gonna get it, so watch out for your twisted tape.
Hey,
Over again.
Flash, go be in the bag.
He's chasing June bugs.
Get them. Oh, I got it. There you go. That didn't taste very good.
No, he didn't get it. It's underneath the chair. He's looking for it.
No, there you go.
He ate one. I hear they taste like peanuts, actually.
All right. Well, you finish that twisted tea so I can get you a June bug to eat. It's gonna be good. A June bug to eat.
Oh, well, you need the twisted to wash it down. No, I used to work with a guy. He was telling us one time that someone was saying something like, "Oh yeah, you ask Ricky. He ate June bugs. He ate a bunch of June bugs." He's like, "Oh yeah, I had 23 June bugs for $23. Some guy offered me $1 a June bug I'd eat. He only had 23 bucks on him."
Great and Grace said.
Like peanuts.
Great and Grace said she had a June bug fly straight into the fire a little bit ago. He chose violence. Nice. Yeah.
I have a little electric thingy, bug zapper.
Yeah. We had so many out at the farm it fucking toasted that bug zapper that Grandpa had.
Yeah, those June bugs will get right in it. They'll just stay on there and just
Crisp. Yeah, they're fucking dumb.
I gotta charge that up. I can sit out here.
So yeah, I don't know, guys. We'll see what we got going on. News wise, man, if you don't, this dog,
You're in the splash.
I guess. We'll see if I do a chat tomorrow or not. I might just take the day off. If it's the way this whole last 3 or 4 days has been for me back and leg wise, I might just say fuck it. We'll see. Update. Now I got nerves going down my other right leg, which I've never had before, and those 2 middle toes are going numb. So that's probably escalation of problems for me. Just not good. All the back doctors want me. They're like, you need to go do something. I'm like, nobody fucking wants to do something. They don't know how to fix it. Currently, I need 2 fusions, and they don't want to do a fusion because it's going to pop the 4 fucking discs above it. So that would be theoretically like 6 fusions, and then I wouldn't be able to basically bend in half. It doesn't seem like something I want to fucking do, and that's multiple surgeries, 6 to 8 months recoup per surgery, and then probably another. Like they flat told me, they're like, you're looking at 10 to 14 back surgeries your entire life. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
You one big one.
Well, first off, I'm not footing the fucking bill for that. Second off, I'm not doing that much recoup time away from my family.
I'll wait till that.
It won't be like away from my family, but like I won't be able to do shit for my family. You know what I mean? I won't be able to go work the garden. I won't be able to fucking take care of the chickens. I won't be able to go hunting. I won't be able to go do fucking this, that, and the other. And if shit pops off, I'm sure as hell not going to be fighter ready for that, you know? So I've kind of taken the stance that I'm looking at an AR-10 because I'm no longer the battle buddy who's going to be fucking running alongside R. I'm going to be like covering fucking R's 3 o'clock from some dude from a tree line he didn't see. And R's going to be like, thanks, buddy, with a chubby. Mark Anthony, yep. Hey, Robert Ham, what's up? Yeah, let me catch up on the chat here. Take the day off and take care of you. Appreciate it, Grit and Grace. They are riding in LA due to the ice raids. Yeah, I didn't know about that till I checked that out a little bit when somebody put that in. Check out Spine Institute of Texas. That's a laser thing. Lawfully, I have looked at that. I looked at that with work comp and they told me to go fuck myself. Justin B, it's like 60 here. If I was in Florida, I would still want a fire. Yeah, the fire keeps the bugs down. Had a June bug smack me in the forehead when riding a motorcycle back in 09. Nice. Robert Ham, what up? Well, I did a traditional. I did the wood fire match on this cigar, and I'm not real fancy with cigars. R gets a subscription, but do you get the subscription base sent to you, or you just get
No, I
deals on them?
get the magazine. I ordered these for my cousin's bachelor party. There's 7 guys going to be on it, so I got like a 20 pack. And I'm like, everyone will get 2, and then
Yeah,
maybe
a couple extra.
maybe I'll have a couple left over. But like we only smoked 6 the entire time, so I got
Yeah.
a bunch of cigars.
There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with an occasional Swisher Sweet. I'm not nothing fancy. A Swisher Sweet and a Coors beer. I'm pretty simple. Keep clean and happy, but as long as I got some meat on the smoker, I'm pretty happy. Which is probably getting about time I might smoke some. I got a deer backstrap that's kind of calling my name. Might have to bacon wrap that bad boy. That'd be
I have some hamburgers.
pretty tasty.
For tomorrow.
You just gonna do some patties?
Yeah.
Chop up some onions and some peppers or some shit, put in there.
And you're having one of them.
That'd
I'm
be
not
all right.
taking it with me.
Oh no, hold me down and force me to eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah. You better have my dry aged beef. From a local rancher.
I'm gonna do some thinking about going and asking that one gal from church about getting a sheep, trying some smoked lamb, like buying a whole lamb and butchering it up, seeing how much that runs. Like if we just buy it live and cut it up ourselves.
Yeah. You know, blindfold it before you shoot it.
No, I'm gonna let it look at me. I want to taste the terror.
Yeah. You gotta kiss it first.
All right, this ain't Iraq. Mo, sir.
It's Wyoming.
Yeah, when I smoke cigars, I prefer Macanudo. I don't know what that is.
Macanudo?
Macanudo, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good brand of cigar. I like those.
What's up, Missouri? I can't believe Missouri's survival so up. Core's here tonight. Grit and Grace is a good person over there.
Macanudo and Monte Cristo are my favorite cigars, but they're like really expensive. Rockies are cheap and they're good. Cheaper anyway, I guess. Everyone makes expensive cigars.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have listened to me at all or done any research, but I think cigars are a good stack for nicotine, and nicotine helps counteract some of the jibby jab stuff. I think that's why the price of cigarettes is going up so high. Like raw nicotine is actually really good against the jibby jab shot. COVID, the COVID shit.
Yeah, it sounds made up.
Yeah, you can't say the fucking what vaccine it is on YouTube.
Well, I get what you're getting at, but I don't know where this is coming from.
It's coming from people way smarter than us. I'll tell you later.
And
But yeah, between nicotine and ivermectin, you can remove most of the shit. It's kind of a good regiment to have your body on at the moment.
Can you
Especially
actually buy ivermectin from Tractor Supply? Do you buy it?
buy it from fucking Amazon right now before they ban it.
Oh, you can buy it. Huh?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can still go buy it at like Tractor Supply or whatever.
I thought about getting some for the old dog instead of buying the expensive dewormer that they sell you at the vet place. It's still just ivermectin, just with beef stuff. I can just make it myself.
Feed him some roast pumpkin.
Roast pumpkin.
Pumpkin's a great dewormer.
Well, I don't know.
And it's cheap, and then you can also eat pumpkin yourself. Kind of like squash. And then we also get pumpkin seeds, which are bomb. I'm a big fan of pumpkin seed myself. I eat the shit out of pumpkin. Missouri Survival, man, we gotta do another chat one of these times. I'm surprised you're still up, bro. DB Cooper, what up? I want to taste the terror. Yeah, he liked that. Never heard of you? What do you mean, lawfully? What are you talking about? Oh, you never heard of it? Yeah. It's late for him. He said those cigars he used to buy that start with an M that I can't pronounce were about $6 to $8. Small ones though, not too bad. Screech to break up the transcript. There you go. DE is another good one. Diatomaceous earth, really? How do you ingest this? Hey, also, Grit and Grace, while you're here, do I need to have my brooder set at 90 some odd fucking degrees before I put my chickens in it, or can I go buy my chickens and then put my heat lamp on it? Question for you. Will do, man. You gonna do a live tomorrow night? It depends. I might just take the night off. I've kind of been dealing with some body restraints lately. Kind of not in a good way with that, but I did get 6 miles in today, so that was good. Hey, can you pronounce this word, R? Some kind of cigar.
What?
That.
Cohibas?
There you go. You said those were good too.
Yeah.
7 p.m. Yeah, I don't know. I might just say fuck it, Missouri. I've kind of been.
It's been a while. That's a Cuban company.
Yeah.
But,
I've kind of been just doing like Tuesday nights. I've kind of been taking a step back. First off, it's summertime, so I'm busy in the garden and other things. And second off, I think some of the news cycle's bullshit, and there's too much shit popping off in the Middle East and stuff. And the Russia, Ukraine, and all that is, I think, theater at the moment. So I'm kind of trying to read between the lines on it. What I can say is what I'm really working on is just stacking, just a constant stack, because I was on burnout for a minute. I'm trying to get back on a more like a regiment. I did get those MREs, and I got some of those Beyond Meals when they had that sale from my Patriot Supply. So I got some videos coming for those. I was going to go to Harbor Freight. They have I was going to see if mine had it. They have a TLR1 clone, a Brom version or whatever their version for lights are there. I was going to throw that on the Glock 44 and finally knock out my Goon Beam TLR1 and like that, like a testing video, and kind of see the lumens. They supposedly say that one's 1,000 lumens, and I figure on the Glock 44, which is a 22, probably can't be too bad, and then I can run more holsters with it. So, and if it works halfway decent, I mean, you know, that's cheap enough. You could probably stack a couple of them and put them back. I'm over here pumping out night videos. Yeah, you're pumping out all kinds of night videos, Missouri Survival. Are they chicks or full? They're chicks from Tractor Supply. They've been sold out everywhere here, and this Tractor Supply just got some in, like today. And the Bum Guards hadn't got their shipment in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna go grab something. What are the muffins for that battery fan? It was 50 muffins flat when I bought it. It's on sale for 38 right now, Pat. That orange battery powered fan, I charge it once a week and I run it about 4 hours every day. just to kind of help keep the room cool while it's still spring because I'm too cheap and I don't want to run my AC right now. And yeah, it runs about 4 to 6 hours a day on oscillating on level 2, and I charge it every Sunday. It finally ran out because they ran it a little bit longer this week while I was doing some other shit. It ran out today, so it ran out a day earlier. But that thing is solid for 50 muffins, man. Even better for 38. I'm just doing what's fun right now. Can't stand to focus too much on the news. Yeah. Heat plate till they're fully feathered out. Subtract the temp by 5-ish degrees per week until feathered out. Yeah. I was watching a video. Do I need to start them at 95 degrees? Is what I seen that video said. I was just gonna do. I got a heat lamp. I got like all the stuff I'm borrowing from my sister. She has all the stuff she started her chicks with. If they're noisy, they're too cold. Okay. They're just gonna chill in the garage, so I figured they can't be too bad. What up, Patriot from Warsaw? Keep me up to date on what's happening over there, man. I know you're super on the Ukraine thing. When I actually see it, a big escalation from not just one-sided, I'll probably do a chat about it. But for right now, I'm kind of sit back and watch on that. All right, she said 95 is a good starting point. Do I need to have that in my brooding pen? Do I need to have it set at 95 before I bring my chicks home, or can I like get them home, set it up, and then get it to 95? Because I got to go get the heat lamp and shit. And it's like definitely not the direction I'm going to get the chicks. Well, you really been puffing on that, haven't you?
Yeah, it's kind of a hard pull at first. Now it's going smooth. Now that it's like mostly going.
Yeah. What you got, R? You excited for these chicks?
Yeah.
That was a good one. Hopefully you guys heard that. There's an IRL fart from R.
Oh, man.
Patriot from Warsaw said Ukraine's losing on the battle map. Is that a Weeble?
No, it's not.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, you stop eating the book.
Get.
Stop.
Get. Bad.
Stop.
Bad dog.
Yeah.
Bad. You need to
My
paint.
cheap bud.
You need to paint that. That looks like shit.
What? This? Yeah, it's on the list.
Nice.
I gotta patch some of those cracks in there first. My mortar got wet, so it's all like hard. So I gotta buy more.
These bastards.
I was gonna steal some from work.
Half the country Ukraine's been taken. Yeah, it would have been fucking taken a while ago if everybody else didn't pitch their shit in. The Germany thing is quite the escalation, which means NATO's trying to pull their weight without America and finding out that they have none.
Hey, didn't I hear that the Netherlands government collapsed?
That's news to me. Anybody hear about that?
When I saw something, like I got a news update or something like that. So I'll give it a quick give.
The biggest biggest concern is China moves to Asia and Africa right now. Yeah, everybody's trying. I think Africa is a pretty big point. Russia, the U.S. obviously is trying to get in there. They have a lot of precious resources that the world needs for the next Gen 5 warfare, Gen 6 warfare, I think. And that's why we want that mineral deal with Ukraine. That's why we want Greenland. That's why we want Africa. They have large deposits of what we need for the next couple generations of warfare, because I think technology is about to take a quantum fucking leap here.
Are you ready for me to read this live?
Yeah, do it.
The Dutch government collapsed on Tuesday after far-right politician Geert Wilders pulled out of the right-wing coalition after dispute over anti-immigration measures his party had proposed. Wilders' decision prompted the Dutch cabinet and Prime Minister Dick Schoof to resign. Here's the trigger: the government's collapse and what happened next. So yeah, they're like government, their whatever leaders just resigned.
What the Dutch? Is the immigration stance anti or for?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We already know the immigration
It's probably
thing
up
is,
in the air.
is really fucking every country.
Yeah. They got to hold it. Netherlands to hold election on October 29th after government collapse.
Except Sister Krista. Yeah, Pat, the guerrilla tactics and yeah, the population are all factors in Ukraine that it's an unsustainable fight. That's why they have outside help. I mean, when you're the size of Texas versus Russia, I mean, it's a numbers game. It's just a simple numbers game, which is why they're using so many drones right now because no personnel involved, which they've been pretty successful with those, honestly. Loss of culture and people. Well, their culture over there is washing the world's dirty laundry, so might not be that much of a loss. Haven't seen anything like this since World War II. Yeah. Have they done peace talks yet? I don't know.
Feel it now.
Sylvia Ramos, what's up? New name for me. Appreciate you hopping in here. We got 16 people watching. Look, that's a good idea to do a chat.
You feeling that buzz from that cigar yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's nice.
My old roommate used to go. Last year when I came up to go bow hunt with him, I was like, we were smoking cigars in his backyard. And he was telling me, it's like, I used to think you guys were making stuff up when you were saying you got a buzz off a cigar. But I also used to chew at the time. Now I get buzzes off of cigars. I'm like, oh, I was just addicted to chew. Is why.
Yeah.
He chewed all the time.
He did really?
Oh,
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, he quit chewing when he was like sort of getting back together with his ex.
Huh.
That he's now married to.
Nice.
Yeah, he got some stuff that's like it's not
Zen?
tobacco. No, it's like actual chew shaped.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not no tobacco in it, just nicotine in there. And then he switched to just like I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a herbal snuff, but it's no tobacco, no nicotine. It just like
I know
it's
people
like
that quit, they do like coffee dips.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
just for
grinds.
caffeine.
I've done grinds before. Grinds is good for energy too. Like I put one of those in, I'm like I can feel it too. It's like the equivalent of having a cup of coffee
Nice.
because it's just a coffee pouch your mouth that turns your spit into coffee.
That's gross.
Well, you're drinking it. You don't spit it, you just swallow it.
Laundering money, washing clothes. Yeah, lawfully got it. War Dogs 2016 talks on this. Yeah. TMT sadly wars boost economies and make money. Yep, they really do. Sister Krista. High horsepower coffee. What up, Rip?
What are you doing out there?
How you doing?
Sure he wasn't chewing something up.
He's gonna. So hopefully they have chickens when I get there because they've been selling out pretty quick.
I don't know, man. Enough people might
Everybody's
already have their
trying them.
chickens for the season
Yeah.
because they're buying them out.
Yeah, I was like trying to make my chicken coop pretty nice, and then gal at work's like, "Oh, I'll sell you my chickens, $3 a chicken." I was like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know why you're taking so long on your chicken coop. I'm like, first off, I got like 2 hours a fucking week to work on it. Second off, because I'm actually putting it together and putting like solar fans in here and putting all this and that. She's like, well, I just put like 4 pieces of scrap plywood together and called it good. I'm like, oh, you're a bastard. I actually want my chicken coop to be predator proof. Weird. R got a lead on some chicken boxes though that are pretty sweet. Probably snag those.
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool.
No idea how.
Foxtrotter 6, what up, bro? Badass. R's put a limit on the chickens before now. Yeah. Now you can't give them away. Yeah, I don't know. They're still limited here, and a couple stores still aren't even getting their shipments of them.
Yeah. What do they got in for chickens? Did you ask, or is they just say we got?
He told me a couple different ones they had, and then some guineas and some other shit.
Oh yeah, get a random guinea and next row in there. Just run around.
That'd be
Run
cool.
around your
Eat all the bugs for me, guinea.
flies in the neighbor's yard. Dog would have to part.
Yeah, and we have to throw the guinea on the smoker. Sunday dinner.
I'm trying to get my dad to get guineas. Dad, you should get some guineas. He's like, no. Don't say dumb shit like that to me.
Nah, guineas are good. They get rid of a bunch of ticks and shit.
Yeah,
And snakes.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people down in Kansas use them because they get rid of like the rattlesnakes and shit. They eat them.
Yeah.
Except for if you live by a road, they also love to commit suicide because they're fucking retarded.
They bugs is what people keep in the yard.
Fish sticks, what up, man?
Ticks.
Need to work on making the coop Merrill proof. He jailbroke him again. Huh. Interesting. We got 21 people watching, man. Y'all hobos ain't got nothing going on except for listening to me smoke and BS with R and drinking. I don't know whatever beer you gave me earlier, but that thing tastes like shit.
It was an IPA.
R brought back a case of Yangling. It was pretty good. That's what we got in the beer fridge today at my place. TMT, I think for now we need to focus on China, not Ukraine. It's over now in Europe as I see it. Didn't want it to end like this, but I have no control. Yeah. I think the next tech race for Gen 6 warfare is being battled out and the lines are being drawn, unfortunately. Sister Chris is sitting by the fire pit. Pat Wright said between the proliferation of drones, proliferation. Yeah, I can't say that word. And warfare and advanced AI in the future looks grim. AI might be the Antichrist. Yeah, that is actually a legitimate concern. And kind of you sit back and wait thing for that, unfortunately. So trying to prep for that. And the best thing to do, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the food recalls, but that's really starting to hit some stacks. Canned chili, Spam, different no. The fungal thing that the Chinese students are being caught with, if you can get that into a commercial packing plant like for rice, and you wouldn't know that, like how much rice do we all stock? Like I joke, well, I don't joke. I say everybody should have a minimum 1,000 pounds of rice. We have some of that contaminated with that shit, and you don't know it. I think they were saying something about like liver failure and a bunch of other shit, but like it's not good. Trying to figure out what to stack with all the recalls is kind of being an issue. I wouldn't want to be a soldier now getting taken out by a drone swarm. Doesn't even have to be a drone swarm. I think something Rebel Spirit Operations said in a chat, and I think it was DLD, but nobody read it. Even if you have a shotgun that you're the anti-drone guy, how are you going to know what direction the drone is going 75 miles an hour is coming at you? And even if you've seen it coming at you, how good are you with a shotgun that you can hit something coming 75 miles an hour without a predictable arc? Pretty hard thing to take care of. Just saying. Now you multiply that by 6, 10, 20, 30, 100 drones in Minecraft. Not enough shotguns. It's going to take care of that. What do you think, R? If drone warfare popped off right now, how well do you think you'd do?
How big are they in comparison to the ones we see around here spraying crops? The battle drones.
Smaller.
Smaller?
Yeah.
Like compared to like the ones.
But if you had those with some fucking diesel or gasoline with a way to light it, That would also be a huge fucking problem, right?
Yeah.
You do a couple city blocks, light those fuckers on fire in Minecraft, that'd be a problem.
Flying low enough, you throw like a stick into their propellers, they blow up.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta like kind of like hide somewhere, and then boom.
Yeah, Grit and Grace called it.
Old-fashioned spear chucking.
Get as close to your food source as you can while you still can. Yep. China economy is too wrapped up with ours to do anything big, but they're probing us and pushing at us out. I can't read that because there's something covering it up. I think China is on their clock, and I say 10 years because of their aging population with not enough coming in, let alone 10 years isn't enough to get a baby from 0 to 10 isn't going to be battle ready, right?
China. But China had a big population problem for the longest time.
They have. Now they're paying people to have as many kids as they want, but
because they had a population problem.
It doesn't matter. It's still, there's not going to be a young group, a young generation to take care of when all the people age out at the same time. So you get a care home with 10,000 people, you get 2 people fucking working it, you can't handle that load. That's their problem. They're looking at within 10 years. So what do? You depopulate quickly. But we can't control that. You know what you guys can control is if you go talk to farmers markets or farmers local, you start getting local beef, local pig, local sheep, whatever. Start raising whatever you can. Rabbits are probably going to be on my agenda for next year. I'm looking at quail really hard too. I think producing mealworms, worms, chickens, quail, and rabbit. That'd be diverse enough that I could do some trading and do some swapping for feed for other people's birds and stuff to get shit that I needed. I don't know. I keep talking to other, like older people, and my grandpa said, we used to get 20 people together and we'd process 600 chickens. We'd get like a clothesline and you'd have people slitting all the chicken throats in Minecraft, and then you'd have all the pluckers, and they didn't have like the automatic pluckers now. You'd have people, boiling water, squanching the feathers, pulling them all off, and then you'd have the ladies quartering them up or sealing up the whole chickens, putting them in ice bath and stuff, and all weekend. They'd take all those families, and then they'd take their share of the birds. We don't do that anymore. Nobody does that. Like the closest thing that you've seen to that is what? When you came with us and started doing our butchering assembly line when we do deer?
Yeah.
That's not a thing families do anymore. That's not a thing mags do anymore. That's a very labor intensive, like that year that we did what, 20 some odd deer? I think we did 20 deer one year. A couple years ago. I got 6, you got 2 or 3. We cut a couple up for some people, and then just all the deer that we shot. Yeah, some of them were a little bit fawnish from GT.
Yeah.
Those double fawns you shot. But 20 deer is a lot of work, man.
Or else that guy knows you.
No, I don't shoot
a
fawn.
whitetail deer.
Oh, that was a little bit bigger than a fawn.
Yeah.
That thing died in misery. But we take all whitetails. Like that's a thing that's out of it. Rabbit poop is great for the garden, right? One child law ended, but it's 25 years too late, right? Old man butt wrinkles, they can't make it. Many hands make light work, right? Yeah, they did end the one child law. They have like a government benefit to have as many. Russia's using the big drones to set woods on fire like napalm. Yeah, that's like an agricultural drone they use around here to do crop dusting. That's terrifying. Yep, and rabbit poop's not hot enough. I think you can sew that direct in, right? Rabbits eat your garden? No, not if you put them in a cage, Eduardo. Not if you put them in a cage. Hey, TMT, for what it's worth, hope you can forgive me. Regardless, we disagree on who's right and wrong in the whole Ukraine war. We can agree that we all just want peace, no more war. No, I like different perspectives. I have nothing wrong with that. What I do have a problem with is everybody blowing a shitload of our money, regardless. I mean, we probably fund them both sides like we do everywhere anyway, but I have a problem with when people work their ass off and they still can't fucking make it here and we're donating our money to other countries. That's what I have a fucking problem with. Pat, it's great because you can put it straight in your crop bag. I see. She got it. Things will get worse from here on out. Right. But the next thing is your 10-mile radius, right? You can only control what's in your 10-mile radius. Realistically, that's your shit. So if you can get local food swapped around, if you can get local milk or you can get local whatever, you need to start making these trade agreements now. Even if you're like a mechanic or something, you're like, hey, I'll keep your vehicle in tip top shape. I'll do all your oil changes and shit. Or like you're an HVAC guy. Hey, I'll do your cleaning checks on your units and make sure everything's topped off. Or hey, I'm an electrician. I'll help you run some security lights in your barn, or hey, I'm a plumber. I'll help you put in a hand pump on your well so that way you have backup water. Like whatever your niche is. Hey, I'm a roofer, I'll help you roof your house, whatever it is. Or hey, I have a lawn care company. I'll maintain your yard for X amount of whatever. I don't care what your gig is. Everybody has one. Everybody has a day job, and if it's a skill that you can translate for trade, that much better, If you work at Walmart and you can tell people when you get discounts, when stuff's on sale, that helps your mag save money. That's a great thing. If you're a healthcare professional, that's a great thing to have. You can help somebody save some money from going to the doctor. If you're a chiropractor or something and you can help somebody out, do it. That's a swap. If you're a hillbilly and you sight in everybody's deer rifles, well, what's another one or two to sight in? Do it. Rabbits don't eat hay. Yeah. Rabbits eat a bunch of stuff that you can complement your garden that grows pretty quick, though, too. What do you think, Gar? Got any deep thought? Got anything to add to this? Just kind of sitting around there having a good
I've
time.
added plenty.
No.
Told you that the Netherlands government collapsed. You didn't even know that.
I kind of media blackout on the weekends because shit's depressing.
Happened on Tuesday.
Oh, man. Nobody gives a fuck about the Netherlands. No, I hadn't heard that, actually.
There's only two things in this world I hate: people that are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
Yeah, baby, yeah. My little label here is causing me some grief. But yeah, didn't plan on doing a stream.
It doesn't work terribly great, but you hold it by the label so you're it's so stinky. Oh, you got a little ash with it.
Yep, sure did. Whoopsie.
Yeah, digging a hole in the
That's a real life scream for y'all. Muffin top style.
dog came running. He's scared that you're in trouble.
He was so scared. Thanks, Pooch.
Be coming to rescue him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fearless leader dog.
Guard dog. Whatever you won't tell me.
Damn. You know what sucks even more is that dropped my carry. Now I gotta light it again. Bastards. All right, y'all have a good evening. Me and R are gonna finish up these smokes here and do a little BS. There's a quick live stream for you. I don't know if we'll do one tomorrow. R's quiet tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Coldfoot said, deep thoughts with R. Neat. Ohio Valley Prepping. What up? Nice to see everybody. Oh no, the chat did some crazy shit. Crazy night in LA. Yeah, I hear that. I heard that OVP, you get power back yet? Get your power over there, Ohio? I don't know. Coming in at the tail end of it. We're just having a drink and having a cigar. After I got 6 miles walking today. That's good. Hey, hand me that lighter, would you? Gotta get my cherry back on this sucker. Kill it. We're just hanging out, y'all. Take it easy. I'm 4 hours away from home. You can't quit now. Go faster, freaking Pat. Damn. Let y'all TMT talk tomorrow off and rest for once. Yeah, take tomorrow off. Yeah, I might. Been a crazy week, y'all. Power's good. Glad to hear that, Ohio Valley. Yeah, keep an eye on the this riot thing. ICE has really been cracking down hard, and if this happens multi-state and you get some bad actors involved, could be an interesting fuse lit. Y'all take care, stay safe, stack what you can stack. Try and make your local trade alliances now. Do what you can do, get fit, get better. We're trying to get 90 miles this month, so if y'all want to participate, tell me how you're doing in the chat. Muffin Top's right at about 30 miles, and I couldn't even walk for 2 days this week, so let me know. Deuces, y'all. Hey, R.
What?
Tell the audience goodbye.
Bye.